Is Argentina turning into the US, but even worse? On Wednesday, February 5, Argentina's far-right president Javier Milei announced that the country would follow in the US footsteps and withdraw from the World Health Organization, or the WHO. This came after US President Donald Trump signed an executive order on his first day in office on January 20 to start pulling the US out from the WHO, accusing it of mishandling the COVID-19 pandemic, being a financial burden, and lacking independence. But who even is Milei, and why is he copying Trump? Nicknamed El Loco, the madman in Spanish, Milei was elected in November 2023, has been called a more excessive and unstable version of Trump and far-right former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. After Trump was re-elected, Milei called it the greatest political comeback in history and announced Argentina would also withdraw from the WHO like the US. Milei criticized the WHO's guidance on physical distancing during the pandemic and accused it of being the executive arm of what was the greatest experiment in social control in history. In a press release, Milei's government blamed the WHO for worsening Argentina's economic crisis and called its advice on self-isolation a crime against humanity. On the same day, Milei also said the country will ban children from getting gender transition treatments and surgeries. The decision mirrors an executive order Trump signed on Tuesday, January 28, to cut government funding for gender transitions for people under 19 in the US. Argentina's government also introduced new rules for transgender prisoners, saying they'll be housed based on their gender at the time of the crime, Reuters reported. The move was again similar to another by Trump on January 20, when he ordered 16 trans women in women's prisons to be moved to men's prisons and ended their gender-affirming care. Trump's move was later blocked by a US judge, but Milei's office has justified Argentina's ban. Meanwhile, Argentina's spokesperson said Argentina does not receive healthcare funding from the WHO, and its withdrawal would not affect the quality of the healthcare services in the country, according to the Buenos Aires Herald. An Argentinian healthcare organization, Fundación Soberanía Sanitaria, said the withdrawal will have severe consequences for Argentina, including losing access to vital funding for medical supplies and collaborative health networks. The WHO has said it is reviewing Argentina's decision to withdraw. Follow for more stories from around the world.